Back in studio with the guys where the vibes are always high, but vibes felt weird coming into this one for an LA team that's got the whole world in front of them. A 3-loss team coming into a matchup with Jacksonville, who were down, but we were talking about it throughout the game. Body clocks maybe a little bit off going west to east. Now 1-2 LA in these 1 p.m. kicks on the East Coast. Is that something or nothing to you?
It could be something, right? Obviously, they lost to the Giants in the Meadowlands earlier this season. But this game, I don't know that this was about body clock. I don't know that this was about time zone. So much as the Jacksonville Jaguars reminding everyone, this is still a really good defense. And we talked about how great of a defense this could be back toward the end of September, right? When they were putting things together with Anthony Campanelli, the defensive coordinator. Then they started taking a couple losses, but they lost to the Seahawks and they lost to the Rams, right? And so when you factor in this, they shouldn't have lost last week to the Texans. I think we all know that. They got right here, and they have 2 of those losses because they shouldn't have lost to Jake Browning and the Cincinnati Bengals in week 2. Otherwise, we could be talking about a very top-heavy AFC South. But this has been a very good defense that has tripped itself up a couple of times, and they reminded the entire NFL today who they are.
They needed this ball game because of what happened last week against Davis Mills in the Houston Texans, in the fashion in which they lost in the fourth quarter solely. So being able to go back home to Duval, get an opportunity to play against a playoff caliber team, this was a confidence builder, not just for the offense, but to your point, JJ, the defense. They came alive and they made life miserable for Justin Herbert from start to finish. So when you look at the makeup of the AFC, clearly the Colts, they have the hold on the AFC South. But in terms of the other seeds in the top 7, the top 6 other spots, if you're Jacksonville, you need to make sure you win this ball game because right now in November football, this is when the playoff race gets extremely sticky.
Yeah, November football right now, this is where the season starts to take a turn.
Yeah.
And right now, the Jacksonville Jaguars did a great job of controlling the line of scrimmage. And if Trevor Lawrence can play like this throughout the rest of the season, this can be a dangerous team to watch out for because, as JJ talked about, the defense played outstanding. As B-Mac talked about, the front line got out the Justin Herbert, really never comfortable the entire game. So for the most part, we know what the Jacksonville defense can provide for that team. We know what the running game can provide for that team. Now it's just going to come down to Trevor Lawrence.
I see where you're taking us here. What can Trevor Lawrence be for that team?
Exactly.
After the stuffing and the turkey, Thanksgiving is coming fast, and the cream tends to rise after. But it is the 5th easiest remaining strength of schedule for those Jacksonville Jaguars.